After not drinking alcohol for 6 years, when I look back at the 10 years that I spent over drinking, binge drinking, daily drinking, whatever it was at the time, there was a common theme. I would always tell myself that I will handle this later. There'll always be a better time to do this. After the wedding, after that holiday, that's when I'll solve this problem. And it was always tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. But today in this video, I'm going to explain why you need to stop saying tomorrow, because if you don't stop drinking alcohol right now, something bad will happen. And God forbid, it might end up being too late for you. See, today I'm going to explain exactly what will happen if you don't stop drinking alcohol today. This might be the most important video that you've ever seen in your life if you're drinking too much alcohol and you know that you need to change, but you keep putting it off. Now, just before we get into the video, a quick introduction. My name is Leon Sylvester. I'm the founder of SoberClear.com, and we run a coaching company that helps business owners and professionals stop drinking alcohol in as little as 48 hours without AA, therapy, rehab, or anything like that. We've got a totally new way of doing things. So if you want information on how I actually work with people directly, just go to SoberClear.com and then you can learn a bit more about the program. But listen, how many of us tell ourselves that we'll do it tomorrow? Like I said, I spent the best part of 10 years saying I'll do this later, I'll do it later, I'll do it later. But every single time that I'd say this to myself, I knew in my heart it was a lie. And what do you think ends up happening? The drinking continues and just goes on and on and on. So I want to do a very uncomfortable exercise with you that was one of the big catalysts that actually got me to change my relationship with alcohol. I want you to take a second right now, and I want you to imagine that it's your last day on earth, right? You know for a fact that this is your final day, and you're led in your bed, you're at home. Now I want you to imagine all the people that are important to you, all the people you love, your family, your friends, colleagues, whoever it is, they're all surrounding you, and you get to spend one final day with them. Because this day will one day come, unless, a tragic accident happens, but for most of us, we're going to have this day. Because I see two paths for you and for myself. The first path is I get to this day, but I've continued drinking up until this point. So just imagine that you do continue drinking, you get to this day, and imagine what's happening right now. Do you see shock on their faces because you've drank yourself to death? Do they seem slightly relieved that you're finally leaving them behind? Do people really seem bothered? And more importantly, how do you feel about yourself? Do you feel satisfied with the life that you've lived? What have you left behind? What will people think of you? What memories have you created with these individuals? Because I know for sure that if I had continued drinking, I was probably going to die young anyway, but I can almost guarantee that everybody would have felt a feeling of relief. Okay, listen, it's a sad day. Leon's going to pass away, but at least we don't need to worry sick anymore. At least we know that he's gone to a better place. And that thought fills me with fear, but not only that, my fear is getting there and just feeling completely dissatisfied with my own life. Can you imagine how bad that would feel? You'd do anything to just go back in time and just do it differently. I don't want to live with that regret in any way. But I promise you, if you continue drinking alcohol, you will know that you have not given it all. You've not been the best husband you can be, the best mother you could be, the best friend that you could be, the best business person you could be. You'll know on that day that you didn't give it all. And if that doesn't send shivers down your spine, then I don't know. Maybe this channel's not for you. Maybe stopping drinking is not for you. But let's just talk about the second path. And the second path is you actually stop drinking alcohol. And imagine you're there, it's your final day. Everybody's around you. Listen, everybody's upset. You can see tears in their eyes. You can see the pain. But they're all looking at you and saying, do you know what? We're so proud of you. We're so proud of who you've become. You've helped the whole family. You've helped all your friends level up. As you got better, everybody else was getting better. You became like a shining light in our life. Imagine hearing that on your final day. And imagine looking back at your life and all you feel is satisfaction. You look at your family, everybody's happy, everybody's, healthy, everybody's vibrant, there's money there for your family. And in fact, you are so satisfied with the life that you've lived that you're not even afraid to die. You feel 100% satisfaction. And everybody looks at you and remembers you as somebody great. And you know that you left no stone unturned. You truly put it all out there. You gave everything that you could, and you're leaving this world with satisfaction. See, that's what I want. That's what I want on my final day. I don't want people to look at me with a little bit of disgust and think, what did he do? No, I want to give everything that I can in this world and get to that day and feel nothing but peace. See, when I was drinking alcohol, pretty much around the time that I stopped drinking for the final time 6 years ago, I literally played this scene in my head. I saw these two paths, and I knew without a doubt that if I continued drinking alcohol, path one was for me. And this filled me with nothing but fear. I felt dread, I felt pain, and I couldn't allow myself to keep telling myself that I'll do this tomorrow. Tomorrow is a lie. Tomorrow never comes. We've heard it all before. Diet starts Monday. Diet starts Monday. No, it's nonsense. The best time to actually do something about this was yesterday. And listen, because at the end of the day, we know that day is coming. That final day on earth is coming. And it's up to you. Because when you drink alcohol, it's like getting through life when you're up to your waist in thick mud. Everything's a drag, it's a fight, you've got to push and push and push and struggle. And when you stop drinking alcohol, life becomes more of a walk in the park. I'm not saying there aren't going to be hard times, I'm not saying there aren't going to be bad days when you don't drink alcohol, of course there are. But you're able to deal with things, it bounces off you, and you feel 10 times more in control of your life, which of course makes you feel better. But if this video has resonated with you, then maybe this is your sign. Maybe it's time to actually do something about it. And if you don't want to go to AA meetings or therapy or rehab or anything like that, you've got to go over to soberclear.com and learn more about how we work with people. Our program works for over 92% of our clients. 96% of our clients say that they would recommend this program to a friend. And if you actually want to speak with me directly and see if the program could be a good match for you, then just click the link in the description on this video. We can book a call, you and I directly can have a conversation. Let's get you on the right path. Let's get you to the last day of your life feeling satisfied, feeling happy, feeling content. I can't wait to speak with you. I believe in you. If you've made it this far in the video, you're not like everybody else, you're different. So click the link in the description to book a call or go to soberclear.com. Have a great day.